welcome to Golden Sherry Tarot. This is your girl, Madam Sherry, and I'm coming to you today with your reading for your healing reading for September 14th, 2020. I'm losing track of my days here. And good news, I have my book today, so I will be reading your message right out of the book and adding my questions. So there will be a Facebook post, but it'll just be really quick and directing you back to this video if you need more information. Okay, so what is the healing card message for the collective for today, September 14th, 2020? Healing message for today, September 14th, 2020. So the card that popped out today is releasing expectations. So right away I feel that some of you guys are holding too tightly on the things that you expect to happen. It could be holding on too tightly to things that are in the process of changing, or the things that you've been asking to change, and now that the change is here, you're feeling a bit nervous and having a hard time letting go and just letting the process happen. The card at the bottom helping support this is dispelling sadness. So I will read a little bit about both cards. So the affirmation for this card is only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. Only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. So only the way I take this mantra or this message is only the greatest things that I ask for can come to me. Whether I take the time to build them up and create them exactly how I want them to be, or precisely how I want them to be, or whether I just simply say, universe, I would like this, and just let it go and do my thing. And then the next card that we have is dispelling sadness. The mantra for this is, I will feel better once I get the rest I need. So some of you guys are just going is what I hear. There is non-stop with you. So I am looking for the card messages here. Releasing expectations is the first one we're looking at, and that is card 42 in the deck. So maybe the number 42 or 6 has been sticking out to you quite a bit here recently. That could be a message for you to look more into as far as what messages come with the number 42. Okay, so here's the card we are talking about. It says, when you release expectations, it is no longer your job to be in control of reality. You are a soul birthed from the fabric of destiny, where only the perfection of universal will take shape and form. Once expectations are released, a life beyond your wildest imagination is given permission to enter your reality. This is ideal for having more faith, learning how to trust, and alleviating disappointment. And then this next card is dispelling sadness. So give me a moment to find that card in the deck. That is card number 17 in this deck. And once I hit about 100, I was going to say 1,000, but that might be pushing it. But once I hit about 100, I do have an extra one of these decks here that I will raffle off to one of my subscribers. So once I hit 100 subscribers, go ahead and share this channel. I have another deck of these, and I will raffle it off once I get to 100. I am roughly a quarter of the way there. Okay, so dispelling sadness. Whenever sadness dissolves, you are able to acknowledge upheavals of emotion as profound healings taking place. As a result, you are inspired to give your body the rest and rejuvenation it needs, rather than to push yourself into states of imbalance. As you dissolve sadness, you become aware of the vital role downtime plays in helping you recharge your energy field. This is ideal for dealing with depression, fighting against time, and learning how to relax. So some of us are just go-getters and don't know how to stop. And these two cards are helping us to understand that it is time for us to stop. It is time for us to slow down and really evaluate the things in our lives. Are they things that we want to continue pushing through? Are they things that we want to continue dealing with? And now I'm going to go into our self-care for today, September 14th, 2020. And then we are done, and I hope these messages have brought good understanding or good clarity to a situation in your life, has helped you to reevaluate some things. Some of the questions that I'm getting when I look at these cards is, what am I grasping for? I feel like some of you guys are just grasping for some straws or grasping for things to be certain and clear to you. And so some of you guys, that self-care card that was out was sex. So some of you guys do need sex, but I put it back in because I wasn't quite ready. But some of you guys do need to trust that once you let go of that control, trust that once you let go, that things will happen. That might be a question for you. How can you let go? How can you teach yourself to let go? How can you teach yourself to feel at peace when things are out of your control? So if sex is something that you feel like you need, go for it. I ain't gonna stop you, but I put that card back because I didn't really want to read about it, as some people may find that uncomfortable, and right now I'm just trying to reach as many people that are willing to listen to these messages. But the more comfortable I get, the more I build my audience, the more I will let loose, as most people that know me personally know. Okay, so here is the self-care card for today, a burning bowl ritual, which is card number 7. So some of you guys may have been seeing 7. And then the card to support that is sound healing. You can go on YouTube and find sound healing frequencies on YouTube. I just type in healing frequencies, and those are the frequencies you can put on. A lot of people listen to them while they're sleeping. I like to listen to them while I'm working. Sometimes I'll put it on my TV while I'm doing these videos, or if I'm preparing stuff for my classroom, I'll put them on and just listen to them as I'm doing my classwork. That sounds funny. It sounds funny because I'm not in school anymore, but I'm saying classwork. Alright, so your first card, and I'm not going to read it all to you. I'm going to read to you the steps for making your burn bowl, the mantra, and your journal prompt. So the mantra for this one is, I surrender to the fire of transformation and allow light to guide the way. To prepare for your ritual, ask yourself these questions and write down the answers on individual pieces of paper. What old stories about you, people in your life, or the world do you want to let go of? And we were just talking about that with the healing cards, letting go of things. What experiences have you lived through or conquered that require acknowledgement? What thought patterns, beliefs, experiences, or people do you want to let go of? And the last question to ask yourself and answer on a piece of paper is, what do you want to manifest? You will fold these answers up on your pieces of paper for separate strips. Get a burn safe bowl. It also says here you prepare a safe fire and burn your pieces of paper in this fire. It can be a campfire, a barbecue, or a small bowl. And then place the small bowl in the sink if you're using that to make sure it's extra safe. And then once you're ready, start placing your pieces of paper in the fire and watch it burn. If you prefer not to do that, you can just write out the answers to these questions and leave them in your journal. And then you can also journal on this prompt. How do you feel after completing the fire burning ritual? Is there anything more you'd like to release? So after you answer these questions, if you choose not to burn them in the fire, after you answer these questions, what else do you want to release? And then the last message is 47, which is sound healing, which I said you can do via Google or YouTube, and you can type in healing frequencies. And the mantra for this is, I receive healing energy with grace and ease. And then the journal prompt is, participate in a sound healing and write about your experience before, during, and after the journey. How do you feel in your mind, body, and heart? I always feel upbeat and light afterwards. I feel more at peace afterwards. I've never taken the time to see how I feel before and how I feel during. Usually before, I feel overwhelmed, and so I don't like to listen to too much music or anything like that when I feel overwhelmed, but I don't like it to be super quiet either. So I found that the sound healing has been helpful. I also look up root chakra or chakra healing or chakra balancing frequencies, and I play those as well. But if you have any questions, you can message me on Instagram, on Facebook. You can put your questions in the comments below, and I will be happy to get back to you. Have a fabulous, fabulous day, and I hope to see you in the air sign video. If you're not an air sign, I did post a fire sign video. And if you're not a fire sign, be patient, and I have earth and water coming soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.